Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the space. I hope you guys are feeling pretty good. Hope you guys are feeling safe and happy and healthy. And like, actually, fix that a little bit and light it up. Welcome to. This is definitely. I'm calling it. Well, not really. This is the wild unknown. This is your wild unknown archetype. I'm doing it for the collective. I think I might do it for like fire, earth, air, water, whenever eventually. I think each time would be a little much, but I might do it for the modalities. I think that's the one. I might know because I think modality is what, like cardinal. I don't know. It's late. Forgive me. Forgive me. But I want to do the Nine of Swords energy. And I like saying that because Nine of Swords can also be anger and frustration, and that's what that almost gave me. Because that was loud. Either way, I'm just kidding. That's fine. Wild unknown archetype. I'm all over the place. It's pretty late. And also, a resident has come back to stay with us again. A beautiful resident. Either way, I'm spieling. I'm so sorry. Your wild unknown archetype reading. We're gonna be doing looking at your wild unknown archetype, an archetype that may not be like an archetype that a power, a strength that you may hold that you may not be aware of. So we're sort of gonna like unearth that. I feel like there's like an egg, a golden egg inside of you that we're just about to unearth today. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna do it for the fire, earth, air, water. So if you want to stay tuned for that, that's gonna come pretty soon. But other than that, today I can offer you this. So we're gonna be looking at that with one from the archetype, Kim Kranz, the Oracle deck, and as promised, if you've been following along with the channel, one from the Wild Unknown Tarot. I've had this. This is my second deck, like forever ago. So it's so weird to finally get this one. They're all matching up now. One with the Prism Oracle to just get a full feeling of the archetype, and then we'll get you a story with the Hermetic Tarot. What was I feeling? It was going to be the top three would be like the root of where this archetype comes from within you, so we can get to the root of it and then completely unearth it with the bottom, another three, so 6 card spread. And the bottom three would be where you're moving forward, like how you're moving with this archetype coming forward. Sorry, the first readings are always like, I think this is what we might do, and then eventually it makes sense after a few. But so, either ways, let's get started. 3 freaking minutes in, Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. All right, let's see what we got. Funny, we ended off with the archetypes in our last readings, and now we're starting off with the archetypes. The very beginning, ending energy. And also, we've been talking about archetypes a lot within the readings and coming from nowhere. And not even just because we had the archetype deck. Like, I get that it could make sense, but it was like you had the archetype deck at the same time, but the messages were about your personal archetypes. So, not just a coincidence, I made the connection, and here we are. And here we are. Oh. This isn't what we're looking for, because I'm not asking for it yet, but I see the Bardo. That's just an in-between space. I'm going to see past death. Right, exactly what we're doing. See past death into the rebirth. The Mystic. Okay. Can we get a card? Oh, God. What the fuck? I have not seen this one. It's number 30, it's 3 X's. Kind of kinky. The One. Collective, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? I have not seen this card yet. It's number 30, so you're birthing something with that 3 and a 0. You're birthing something because there's a 3 and 0 is like spirit, almost like God power. It's like an extra, like it's a spiritual backing. So you are birthing something and you're being backed by spirit. Like you really need to birth whatever it says. You are the one to birth this. Goodness gracious. You know what I said? Like you have a golden, you have a golden egg. And it's a really bright egg within you, and we're unearthing it. It's like we're unwrapping it because it's shining even though it's wrapped up. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're gonna get, what's at the bottom? Just real quick, we're not gonna go into the empty room. Interesting. I don't know what that's about. We'll look at that later maybe. I don't know. The empty room, whatever that means to you. Let's look at the wall unknown too. Look at the bottom of the chariot. The chariot. We are in Cancer season, so this could be about the emotion, something very emotional, very deep. What do we have? Oh, wait. Oh, excuse me, collective. I'm so sorry. I wanted to make sure it was just the major, the major arcana. I wanted to. So bear with me for a sec. Go grab a drink of water. That's healthy. Or a snack. Shit, I almost put that in the wrong spot. The chariot was supposed to, was kind of reminding me to put it all the major arcana, and I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening to, you know, the chariot is the heart, so I wasn't really listening to my heart, or not maybe, but listen to your heart, is what I'd say. I swear fire, earth, air, and water will be less, that's cute, will be less, messy than this. This last card would be this card. Oh. And look at what you're doing with it. You're flipping it. You're rebirthing with that 30. God damn, is that a birth? I think that's all the major arcana. So, that's a little bit weird to shuffle. Let's see what we got. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Oh god, that is a little harder to shuffle. What's still at the bottom, dude? Death. Very cool energy. And I just confirmed switch comes right after it. Okay, we're gonna pull. The star is your wild unknown archetype tarot. Healer. You could be a healer, you could be a star. Is there a star watching this? Like I said, write a song, put my name in it. Do it. The one in the star, the one star, the starry one. There's a way that you shine that others are. There's something within you. 30 and 17 is 47, 11. Right, 11, like a portal, and then 1 and 1. It's like you are a one-on-one portal, 1, right? Because the 17 plus 30 is a 47. 47, 4 plus 7 is 11. 11 is a 1 and a 1. So we got the 1 right here. So it's just like you are you might be a good one-on-one. You have a good archetype of being a good one-on-one healer. Like you can really heal people and grow new things. In the star, you like, not only do you heal and nurture, but you provide light in a very dark space. Right? Not only light, but hope. You provide imagination. You provide a whimsicalness. You provide like such a whimsy and a hope. And it's the one, so it's just by like something from inside of you. It's just by being who you are such a healer. You provide so much in such a dark space. And little, it kind of looks like rain too. I don't know what that, but that water. So it's like even in an emotional space, you may provide like shelter. I'm feeling. I don't know. Very nice so far. The star and the one. Very nice so far. It's at the bottom. Temperance, balance. You're probably really good at balancing people out, balancing situations out. Okay, and then real lastly from the prism. There we go. What do we got? Just looking for one. What would be the connecting card for the wild unknown archetype for the collective? Wow. Faith at the bottom. I love that. Kind of looks like a sun made out of so many different parts, but the growth. The growth. I love this. Your archetype. First thing I'm thinking is like you are I don't know, with this star. It looks like this star is like this, and this resembles this circle as well. So it's like when things need to grow, when things need nutrients, when things need to feel alive and to feel like and for things to actually grow and elevate, they need that light that you have within you. This isn't light that you like do exterior, it feels all internal that just shines outside. This little black space feels like you, and then this glow is within. Like this is the physical part, and then this is the internal. And something about how that circle resembles this circle, and like these are like standing right at it. They're looking right at it. They're right smack dab in the middle of it. It's almost like I don't know, the way you shine, it really helps people grow. Not even the way you shine, but what you create. You're creating something major. You're creating something healing. What you create, what is it? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, but 7, very complex. You might be very complex as well, because I saw that 7. It's very hard to explain with the 1. We'll keep moving on. It's so interesting. There's this star. I don't know, it feels healing. At the bottom is faith, correct. Let's get your story to see where the root of this comes from. Maybe we'll get a little more clarity on what this is. So the bottom, the 6 of Cups. Nice. Okay. The wild unknown archetype. Reflective wild unknown archetype. The 4 of Swords. A healer. Definitely the root of this. This is the root of this. So the root of this comes from strife. The root of this could come from strife. You've probably dealt with a lot of strife in your life, right? So it probably helps you to understand how to deal with strife and how to heal others because you healed yourself. That's when I first thought with the growth. It's like you look like this flower, and because you shine so brightly, it shows, like, it literally, like, you are this star, and all these other stars are trying to emulate those colors that you have. You are the one with those colors. The 1 is super matrixy too, I have to say. And it's a 30, which feels like it's 3 X's, which feels like code. It's very matrixy. So we got the 1, and then we got the 2. So now I'm thinking, first of all, magician. because of the one, and now we have two with the High Priestess. This comes from the High Priestess. The root of this with the High Priestess: intuition, deep knowing. The other side. The High Priestess, I don't know why I'm getting the other side. Like, she can go to the other side to get that deep knowing, right? So it's like you've been on the other side of the situation. You've been on the other side of whatever needs healing, what needs growth. So you understand it. I definitely feel that. Like, there's so much balance. So you're trying to balance things out by taking care of things in a way that you would have. This archetype is very healing. It's a very healing archetype. I don't know. It's so beautiful. It's because you've been on the other side. You've been in the strife. So you want to be able to balance it out as well, it feels. And help. I don't know. Let's see. The root of this. What else we got for the root of this? The Six of Swords. God, yeah. God, yeah. Okay, you've been on the other side of this, and the Four of Swords to the Six of Swords. I can say a couple things. One, it's like you want to move, you want to help. Yeah, like the Six of Swords and the Rider-Waite Tarot, it's like two people sitting in a boat and one rowing. So it's like you've been across that river, you've been on the other side of that river, and you want to help people row across it. My heart. If that's for real, that's really sweet. Not just sweet, but like with Aquarius here, I have to mention, like, it's not just sweet, but it's detached. And this is Mercury in Aquarius, so it's like Mercury, communications, connections. Like you're connected to it. You feel probably connected with the High Priestess. You probably feel connected to it. So you want to be able to heal it as well, because it's been something you dealt with. Six of Swords going across. You want to help people get across that river. Not even, it is sweet, but not even just that, but because of, like, it's logical. Like, it's because with Aquarius too, it feels like history. So you may feel the history of it. So you don't want it to repeat that history. The Chariot, yeah, you want to help people move forward. This might be something deeply emotional as well. The Chariot has been coming out so much. Didn't it just like come out with the, gosh, it's Cancer season. It's pulling through some deep emotional work. And we've heard, I've definitely heard that was going to happen, so I feel that. So where are we going with this? Is that how you want to come out? It's Queen of Wands, I see. Queen of Wands has been coming out for a ton. A lot of manifesting, a lot of star power? Firepower. Temperance. Yep, so temperance. Where are we going? We're going to a balanced place. We're going to a balanced place in ourselves. You were going to a balanced place within yourself. All the strife, all the chaos, all the beauty, though, all the mixing, weighing things out underneath the Four of Swords. That feels like balance. It feels like healing. We're going to a part where we in this well-known archetype, I see Sagittarius a bunch right here. So because of what you have taught yourself, it feels like in healing, the balance of the Four of Swords is like, and the temperance here, it feels like you are now going out to experience. Because you have sat back, it's double-sided with the Four of Swords and the High Priestess and the Six of Swords. It's very double-sided and balanced because of what you have learned and sat back and learned, and then also what you have received, like all the information you received and how you processed it. Now you're going out. Now you are going out and experiencing it, like your experience being able to heal others and teach others, and not just heal, but like get them across whatever river they might be having troubles with. It seems like the archetype is within you is going to be able to experience a lot of that more firsthand, more tactile, more in the actual like field. And you could be You'd be well known for doing something like this. Just well known, not because of what you do and how you heal people, but also I feel like because of what you, it's double-sided because you've learned and I think learned and given. It's like you gave of yourself. You sacrificed something to sit back and learn. Because of that, that's what it was. Now because of that, now you are experiencing stuff and receiving healing. Like you're experiencing being able to give people the healing, and now you are experiencing how to learn how to like receive some healing. And now you're going to be healing yourself as well as healing other people. Very beautiful. 7 of Wands, standing your ground. Alright, so we're going with this. Damn. So the major arcana that have been coming out, Death and Temperance. Death under the High Priestess. I feel a transformative connection. So maybe you're moving towards a connection romantically. I definitely feel with the Six of Swords a little bit, and Temperance. It's like, and with it's like a transformative connection. Someone who feels you and knows you deeply. I don't know where it's coming out from, but the archetype I'm also just the archetype you're moving towards, I should say, because that was a random message. But with the 2 here, I'm feeling it highly. And a Chariot again, someone who feels you deeply. But the archetype that you're moving into also, with Temperance and Death and the High Priestess, it's like you're moving into like a transformative healer, like someone who really. And the Scorpio is like someone who knows the mess because they've been through it. So it feels like it makes you very relatable, and at the same time very like you're like serious about the healing, but at the same time it's very relatable. And with Temperance, you're very balanced. Yeah, I feel like you're very relatable. The High Priestess, you still keep, and with the High Priestess in Death, that becomes a 15. It feels free, like you're able to. You might be releasing yourself from a certain archetype at the same time. Releasing yourself from the archetype of just C22 as well, which is the High Priestess. Because the number 2 is relationship, one-on-one again. So you might just be releasing. It feels like the emotional burden. It feels like a weight. It feels like with the number 2, it's. Why am I thinking of the word coincidence? I don't know why. But it's like you want to connect something. It just feels like you want to connect something. Maybe releasing the archetype of not, I don't know why, it could be not being able to connect. Releasing the archetype of not, man, that one's very weird. The one, not being connected to yourself. Releasing the archetype of not being connected to yourself and moving forward now, coming out of the High Priestess in Death, you are completely transforming with it. Like you're completely transforming, and it's going to be so clear how connected you are to yourself. That's going to shine through and like really show people how to connect to themselves. But with Death, the Chariot, I don't know, that's just major. You're transforming. I see Death comes after Temperance now. In the tarot, it would go Death and Temperance, but here we have Temperance and Death. So it just feels like taking a step back. And so when I think of taking a step back, I feel it's deeper than that. I feel where you're going forward, you are moving forward, especially with the Six of Swords. So it's showing us that this isn't a step back in your a step back in your power or a step back in anything else. It feels like you're able to step back. You're able to see the full picture. The high priestess, you're able to see the whole board. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is transforming you in a way that's completely strengthening your intuition, it's strengthening your self-knowing. It's strengthening not just your self-knowing, but your knowing within another. The one-on-one. The more you know yourself, the better it is to maybe understand someone else, especially with Scorpio and Pisces for Death and the High Priestess. Yeah, knowing your own heart, knowing your own self in and out makes it easier to see the structures and the hearts of other people. And I think maybe that was just probably a difficulty with who you were before, but with your wild unknown archetype, it's like I think unearthing your strong intuition, your beautiful transformation ability, and your balance, like unearthing this and showing you that you are the star, you are the one, that this is within you. And it's such a beautiful confirmation showing you that as we're going to unearth that transformation and bring you into a better connection with your spirit and your higher guides and all that beautiful stuff. Right? That's where we're going. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles. Now, of course, this isn't like a happy, like a Ten of Cups card, but it's such a longevity. The Six of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles is like maybe, and this is your archetype, you are going to be such a reliable person. Your archetype is such a reliable, healing archetype. It's so reliable, it's so strong, it's very transformational. Coming into the Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Swords, it's like a healer who you can trust, and it's like someone who feels like family. But even if they're not, but it's like the way you heal, it makes people feel very connected to you. But it's like it's not like on a soul level, because it's not wands. But honestly, it's on a pentacle level, so it's like on this earth. So it's like very conscious, you're able to share resources. Like you make people feel comfortable on this planet. You're able to share things with people, like physically. You're able to share your time, your energy, and you're able to do that because you're balancing it out. You are connecting so much deeper to yourself. You have the energy, you have the time, you've grown so beautifully. Oh my God. Beautiful. Two of Wands. There's action you're taking. The wild unknown archetype for you guys. Oh my God. Okay, so I don't know if I'll continue to do this, but since we are nearing the end, I would round it out with an archetype. I think I'm gonna round it. Should I round it out with an archetype? See where we're going for it? Yeah, I was gonna do the Lenormand, but it looks like the Lenormand's not gonna be used for today. That's cool. I feel like I wanted to. I'm gonna pull one real quick. Very impromptu, but I'm gonna pull one for the top of the spread to see what the star, the one in growth, means for your oracle. Damn. Okay, two came out. 15 and a 4. Very interesting. Ten of Wands, King of Cups. Emotional. You are like you're a safe haven for people, and you're a nurturer. A very mothering Scorpio energy, but you have to heal yourself in order to house other people. Otherwise, you're going to be probably a very angry creature. But you are a safe haven. You are like the one that people feel the safest to come to. Especially with the King of Cups, like emotionally. My goodness. Okay, let's round it out with one of the archetype, and Let's see. What is your where are we going forward with the archetype? Where are we going forward with this? Where's the collective going forward with this? Underneath, dude. Where are we going forward? The castle, the safe haven. You're going forward to a safe haven. You're creating your safe haven. The castle's beautiful. I see pearls, and the pearls look like 10 of pentacles, so something that's long lasting. We're going forward to something long lasting, a transformational connection too, as well, because of how you accepted your archetype and really lived through it. Or if you're trying to, if you live through it, that's what if you work through and accept the archetype, not accept it, but if you accept your archetype and what you want, how you want to move forward, and what you want to do, what choice do you want to make, I'm losing it, but like the thought, the thread, look at that rainbow, that's beautiful. And that number is 70. 70 is just, it would be like that Sagittarius energy, that balance, something about balance, and also learning and experiencing. That's how you teach yourself true wisdom, is by learning and then maybe sitting back and probably experiencing internally and then experiencing externally by actual physical experience. The thread, it's like you are, it almost looks like, I don't know the meaning of these cards, it's almost like he's pulling down the veil of the unknown. So it's like what you are doing is exposing, like you're taking down the darkness. You're able to pull the veil of darkness down and show people what would be a brighter sky behind us. The colors, that you're able to show people true colors. Maybe you're able to see people's true colors as well, that higher connection, but you're able to show beautiful colors and help people out and help them see like a brighter vision, a more expansive, a more colorful vision than they would have had before. And it almost, let's see what it is. It looks like they're just scrubbing that away, or they're washing it away. The thread, they pull a thread, and it's like you may feel like you pull on things. You may feel like you create a bit of chaos, because what this is like just it's maybe like one of those don't pull, like you may feel like you're daring, but when you're daring and you're living in your truth and your power and your higher connection, oh, the beautiful things you can create. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Don't even worry about that level of chaos, because that level of chaos is what exactly was needed to get to this castle and to show everyone the long-term beautiful hope and love and all the beautiful things you can have. Your archetype is very healing from out the gate with the star. I love it. I love it. Look how much the star resembles the last card. All those rainbow and that gorgeous. I hope this helps. Thank you guys for being here. I hope it wasn't too long, but I hope it helps as well. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notifications, if you will. And again, if you're new here, thank you so much for being here. If you're not new here, I hope you enjoyed another one. I don't know. I do know. I do hope you enjoyed another one. And I hope you stay. I hope you guys all stay, and I hope you enjoy any other videos on this channel if you want. Other than that, I'm gonna go eat. I'm a little hungry. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good one. Stay safe, please. Bye, guys.